Just like seeing her for the first time again.
Yo people, what are you telling me? It is Wednesday the 27th of May. There we go, got it all out. We had a gorgeous beach day yesterday. We've got a bit on the agenda today, so pretty much this is just going to be a fucking run and gun. Fucking life. Type shit is what we are on today. Yeah, we've got a few videos to record for the Discord. We're going to do a bit more work on that. We are not doing any messages for PV because I don't want anyone in until the start of next month. So I'm just going to go through everyone on my team and decide whether they are a carp or a flop. No, but there's some people that just haven't replied to me in ages, so I'm just not going to bother anymore. Because I'm going to get a load of new people come June 1st. It's going to be June this time next week. How fucking crazy is that, bro? It's going to be June this time next week. Unbelievable. Hopefully get a payout end of this week. We're trading today, tomorrow and Friday. We need 2 more winning days to be able to request said payout. Which would be absolutely wrong-donkulous. So, yeah, it's pretty techie. We are going to the gym now, hit a bit of legs, come back. My sister's ill, so I said I'd take her out for lunch, so that would be cool, get some food, and then come back, trade, and then just do some PV stuff, maybe go watch the sunset. I'm going on a run as well after the gym. A run after legs? Oh my god. Yeah, also, I got a new tub of Pre. It's cola flavoured, so I don't know, but what I do know is that we've got to go to the gym today, so let's do that. For the first time again. Boys, I genuinely don't think having a convertible will ever get old, right? Because what do you mean? And then, do you know what I mean? Sorted, anyway.
This what they've been waiting for?
Cool, legs are done. I didn't actually record anything. Oh, I was meant to, and I'm really bad at vlogging. But we are now going to take my sister for a spot of lunch, which should be pretty cool. So we're going to McDonald's, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We've already done the session. Then we'll come back, edit the rest of the vlog, upload that ready for tonight. Film you, obviously. Trade. I'm going to be aggressive with it today. Aggressive entries. Trust. Sorry, you just fell into my lap. So yeah, let's go back and go get some food. Hello people. I didn't end up vlogging anymore today. For some weird reason, we went and we traded, ended up on the day, one more day, winning day until we can request a payout. And then we went back to the gym, did a little run. And then someone drove past me that I haven't seen in ages. And obviously it's a different car, so I don't think they clocked it as me. And it really threw me off. So I just put me in a weird spot mentally, and I'm here to talk to you about that. The rest of this video is just going to be fully uncut, I'm pretty sure, so if you want to skip it, but it's just going to be me talking. Long story short, nobody's coming to save you. As soon as that person drove past me today, I thought, wow, I instantly felt like the person that I used to be last year. The lazy, demotivated, fat person that relied solely on somebody else for all their happiness and just felt like without it they would be absolutely just gone. And it really took me back instantly to who I used to be. And I hadn't felt like that in ages. Near enough over a year. And it really made me think. Nobody is coming to save me. I did all of this on my own. I can proudly say I did every single bit of building myself back up from nothing, having no idea even where to start, and turning into someone that I'm proud to say I am. Someone who does things rather than puts them off, someone who has the discipline to wake up every day, go to the gym and try their absolute hardest no matter what gets thrown at them. A person that doesn't stop at anything to achieve something that they set their mind to. And sorry, you are going to have to excuse me, my hay fever's off the rails. But it took me back to that, and only for a split second. But it came as such a shock to me, and I was thinking about this all day, that it was going to be a weird day. From since when I woke up, I thought it was going to be a weird day. I scrolled for a bit longer than usual. The shower didn't wake me up as much as it used to. The electrolytes tasted different. I had different pre. There was weird people out on the roads. It's just one of those days when you can tell something's going to happen, but you don't know what. And every single time I feel like this, something happens. And I don't understand how I can go the whole day thinking, oh, this is an off day. Something's going to happen. Like, I feel weird. I feel like something's going to happen. And every single time, something happens. And I can never in a million years predict what it is. But I just know something's going to happen. Like, the time on the charts was a bit more emotional today for some reason. Everything was misaligned. And it felt really, really weird. It was just one of those days where just everything felt different. Like I was saying, no one's coming to save you. Like, I was thinking, whole life I've seen people achieve more than me with handouts. Whole life people do more, have more success in things that I strive to try, because, you know, they got help in some way. And I think because I've put myself in that very solitary mindset, I now no longer feel like I can accept help. I feel like if I were to get a handout, everything else feels so bittersweet, because you know you haven't earned it on your own. You know you haven't earned it on your own. Which is why this next payout's so important. Because all 5 winning days, the whole amount of profit has been from my strategy, the strategy that I know in and out, that I practice, that I'm disciplined with, that I risk manage correctly. Everything about it is my own doing. I've adapted, taken things from other methods, other styles, other mentors, other people, and formed my own thing that is profitable. I don't know, I felt bad about not vlogging the rest of today, and I had a bit of an emotional drive home. I didn't like cry or nothing. No, but I just had Snow Patrol, bit of Oasis, the Verve, blasting, and I was just thinking how far I've come from being that person that I was this time last year to who I am now. Every single step has been a step forward, even when it felt like I was making no progress. Even if it was in slow motion, as long as it's not no motion. Trust. I can confidently say that I've achieved things that I once thought impossible last year. Get funded, get a payout, reach 20k on TikTok, feel comfortable with my own body down at the beach, lift weights that I never even thought possible. And everything has come from me just getting 1% better every day and not taking my eye off the bigger picture. I've noticed recently I've tried for that instant gratification, and if it doesn't come quick, then I just don't really bother. Not with trading, but just with other stuff. But I've been especially trying to focus on the long-term goal, which is the freedom that trading gives, which is the happiness that being around my friends brings, and the happiness that eating clean and getting the rest I need and having discipline and having a routine, that all structures into your life and affects your day to day. And everything is so important if you think about it on a deep level, but at face value you just need it to work. I always thought for the longest time that you had to do everything now. You had to do everything now. But no, when I was at my lowest, trying to rebuild myself, I mean, if you've seen the vlogs, you've seen, you and I both know that I had no idea where to start. But I knew I needed to do something. You can never halt in life. You've always got to be working towards something. Right now, you watching this is the youngest you will ever be. Ever. And you're choosing not to do something that you know will bring you happiness, either out of fear of failing or the fear of how others will perceive you. Let me tell you, none of that matters. You will fail in things that you try in life. It is inevitable. Failure is how you grow. You don't learn anything from wins. Nothing at all. You learn absolutely nothing from wins. The only time you learn in this life is from losses and from growth. You only grow when you're put outside of your comfort zone. This time last year, I was put so far out of my comfort zone that I didn't even know who I was for months. But I rebuilt myself, and now I'm the most secure that I've ever been. I'm the most well off I've ever been. I'm in the best shape I've ever been. I can lift heavier than I ever could. I've got more confidence than I ever had. Why? It's because you put in that effort each day, and it compounds. And it gradually makes you who you are supposed to be. You are always in your place for a reason. If you're unhappy with the circumstances in your life, you are there for a reason. You need to learn a lesson in that situation or in that environment in order to get out of it. If you're in an uncomfortable position, you are either... Oh, fuck me. Turn your fucking fog lights off. Every time I have not been happy with where I am in life, it's because there was a certain hurdle that I needed to overcome in order to get to the next chapter. And after realising that, you want to get all the failures out of the way. If I were to tell you you were 5 failures away from winning and being the happiest self you'd ever be, you'd want to fail so hard and so quick. You would just try get them all out of the way. It's a numbers game. Surely you try multiple different things that put you outside of your comfort zone, make you grow. Nothing is a failure if it's an experience. Even if there's so many things that I failed at. Streaming on Twitch, YouTube gaming. I had so many different channels, different theme pages, things like that. Put me outside of my comfort zone, but they made me grow. And they gave me that experience that I need. I realised I'm still so young and so inexperienced that there's so much about life that I have not got a fucking clue how it works. But I take every day as it comes, and I try my best. And that is all you can do. There's probably more that I can say, but I'm probably going to leave it there because I don't know how long this has been. Yeah, 10 minutes. No one is coming to save you. Please put yourself outside of your comfort zone in order to grow. And with that little rant over, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching if you have. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss one of these lovely vlogs. And if you want to learn the trading model that I use, that I created, there'll be a link down in the description, completely free. Okay, I love you all. Take care of yourself. Tell someone you love them, and I will see you later.